We're on. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're here, and we're here. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. I hope the signal is coming out today. Find out in just a second here as I keep an eye on my computer. Yep, looks like we're live. Everything seems to be working. The siren is going by. We're having all kinds of fun here in Calgary, Alberta. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my live trivia show. It's the Thursday night edition of Trivia with Bruce at Traveling with Bruce. How you doing? I'm just looking, making sure everything is kicking through. It looks like it's all happening. I'm even getting an ad on my iPhone. I'm going to let the ad run because I need the money. Thank you, YouTube. We are monetized again. Fantastic. Special shout out to Robert Brandt. How you doing, Robert? I hope you're having a good time tonight. I know you're in Naples, Florida. I got a second donation from you today, and another siren is going by. They're looking for me. They can't find me. I'm hiding. Thank you again for your support of my channel. I love it. Jen is out tonight with some girlfriends of hers, so I'll let her know later. And away we go. Also, thanks to the folks at who contribute to my Patreon site. There's a couple of you, 2 or 3 of you who do that. Those pledges came in again this month. That just happened, and we're all good through. We're all going through that. Thank you very much for those donations. They arrived, and appreciate that too. We continue on. I'm looking at 13 folks here now as the numbers keep climbing as the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock hour has passed. And thanks for joining in, folks, on Trivia tonight. Branch, don't tell the wives. All right, I won't say anything, Robert. Don't know what you're talking about. Just, always look for support. Wish I could get it. Okay, anyway. Against all odds, Seakeeper is here. Fantastic, Seakeeper. Welcome to the show. Let's see who's here. I'm going to just say hi to everybody who's come by. Robert's having dinner already, trying to watch on his phone, having fun typing with his fingers. I know that's like who else is here? Kat is here. Hi, Kat. Ann Jordan, of course, from Brisbane. Hi, Ann. How you doing out there? Welcome back to my later show. Let's see who else is here. Kat, Robert, Ann. They were talking away here earlier. Tracy Dunlap is here. She caught the replay and noted you weren't behaving again, laughing out loud. Welcome back, Tracy. She's saying hi, Bruce, and all rain is subsiding now, but it's been stormy the last hour in Naples, but a beautiful day before that. Fantastic. Let's see. Robert's having dinner, and Ann and Tracy is jealous. What can I say? Who else? Tom Henry is here. Hey, Tom Henry. Hi, all. How you doing, Tom? Welcome back to the show. I know you missed our early show today, but welcome back. He's available for adoption. Tom Henry says, I prefer the computer, but when my wife is here, we watch on the 50-inch and we use the tablet or the phone to chat. Tom Henry saying, Robert Brandt with, let's see, Entitled Country Club people, so bartender, another. I'm with Entitled Country Club people. I need to type quietly. So bartender, another please. I'm not a fancy guy. If any of you meet me, you'll see I'm a very grounded person. Not a fan of the iPad keyboard, damn autocorrect, arg. And Jordan's having trouble. Tracy, one of our favorites, the doc, Robert Brandt. Lots of fun times in the past, sitting at the bar, watching football, drinking, and having apps. Usually, those are the days. Laugh out loud. Very good. Tom Henry, how was the 5 o'clock show? I thought it was all right. We covered a few things, had some fun. Everybody seemed to be on their best behavior. I think we had some new viewers at 5 o'clock today that we haven't had before, which was a nice sign to see. Robert Brandt, I'm having a great time. Thanks at Traveling with Bruce. Thank you, Robert. Don't tell otherwise. Okay, I'll keep it quiet. Seakeeper, I'm here against all odds. Bring on the trivia. I'm ready. Brittany Lockwood's here. Hopefully there will be no issues for anyone. Tom Henry, Bruce, what is the story regarding the yellow phone? Antique, or is the dial still a Canadian current tech? I don't know. I don't know what the story is on this cell phone. It's got the old loud, and you dial this to make the ringer go louder. I'm sure it's got a ringer in there. I can't make it ring. plugs into an outlet, but I don't know. It's an old dialer. I mean, it's a dial phone. I don't know, from what vintage it's from. The story behind it. It's not my phone, obviously, and it's here in the house, here in town. It's a pretty neat conversation piece. As the years go by, it becomes more of a conversation piece because more and more people don't know, what this thing is all about. Let's see here. Desi Wagner. Hi, Bruce and all. Made it to trivia. My hubs thinks I am cheating on him with you, Bruce. Yeah, it's one of those long distance affairs. We can't help ourselves, but we made it public. You can see us publicly out here doing, having fun. Desi, thanks for joining me from Chicago. Say hi to your guy, and hey, if he knows the answer to a trivia question, get it from him and type it on in there. Absolutely. Brittany is here again. Brittany, computer, tablet, phone, and internet related. And Jordan, hey Desi, hope you're well. Great to see you. Brittany Lockwood, I just got through eating dinner before the show. Robert Brandt promised I won't mention Trump, orange, or disgust. Good man. Keep that quiet to yourself. Well done, sir. Desi Wagner, hey Ann, I'm recovering nicely, no limp today. Glad to be here. Hope you're all good. Fantastic. Brittany, I watch either on my phone, tablet, or my computer. None of them were made by Apple, and I don't want any Apple devices, she says. Robert Brandt, that's the future phone in Russia, Bruce. There you go, the yellow phone. Maybe that's the hotline. I don't know. Paul Wilga said, Robert Brandt, so the wife is making you behave. Well, you read Robert. Yeah, I guess he is making him behave. There's a reason why they're together all these years. Same with me here. There's a reason I'm still with the same one after all these decades. You must obey. There you go. How many viewers now? 16 are here live for the trivia so far. A few more still trickling in. Fantastic. I'm ready to start some questions off whenever you are. We'll see what we can do tonight. We've got a few here. I got a bunch of quick ones, short, quick trivia questions. And that'll keep the show moving. Kathy Ham, just found your channel. Subscribe. Kathy Ham, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. It's trivia night tonight. I'm glad you're here. Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock, we talk cruise ships all the time. And, of course, at 2 o'clock Saturdays. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 8 o'clock in the evening, we do trivia, live trivia on the fly. But if you have any questions on cruising, you let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you tonight if you need something. Otherwise, yeah, glad you're here, and thanks for watching in. Where are you, folks? Most of the folks here, I know where they are already. But what was your high temperature day? Where are you? What town are you in? And thank you for joining us, Robert Brandt and Paul Lucas. Speak quietly. Tracy Dunlap. Well, I like my Apple stock. Kat Rose, never been married. How about that? Robert Brandt, 31 years, never would have made it without her. Well, yes. Brittany Lockwood, got to love a yellow phone. Desi Wagner, welcome, Kathy. Tom Henry, welcome, Kathy. Robert Brandt, Apple fan also. Seakeeper saying, after 40 years, I've learned that resistance is futile. Don't even bother trying to be a resistor. Just go with the flow. Do what she says, and all will be well. Kathy Ham, thanks, Desi and Tom. I'm from BC, Kathy. So am I. I'm in Creston, British Columbia. Where are you in this province of ours? This is pretty cool. Rob Sutter, evening, Bruce. Greetings from Hershey, PA. Hey, Rob, welcome back, buddy. Brittany Lockwood, wish Samsung has a true yellow phone, not gold. Yeah, not yet, but maybe down the road, phone companies will offer even more. The only way you can get probably a yellow phone is to buy a cover. A phone cover is probably the only way to do it. But what are you gonna do? Mission, BC. Kathy's from Mission, BC. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm here in Creston, just north of the Idaho border, and I know I've had occasionally another viewer from British Columbia, I believe in the Kelowna area, off and on. Robert Brandt at Seakeeper. I don't dare answer that comment you made about the 40 years. Keep quiet there, Robert. Don't go there. You'll be in trouble. Welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Robert, Brittany, Rob, everybody. I want a purple one. Kat says, I want a purple phone. There's, to each his own, royalty. Purple is royalty, It's a sign of royalty. So there you go. 18 viewers now. I think we're about ready to start trivia. We got 9 thumbs ups going already. Thank you for the thumbs ups, you guys. Love the momentum of the channel, and we are growing. This is great. Okay, let's start with our first trivia question. See how you guys do with these. These tonight are kind of short and quick. Kathy, the deal is simple. All you got to do is take a guess at an answer on these trivia questions. You can only give me one answer per text. So if I ask you for a city in a certain country and you make a guess, don't give me 3 cities in one text, just one at a time. And that way everybody gets a shot at answering the quizzes here, the trivia questions. Cat Rose, I want to put one. Linda Jackson is here. Have you listened to the respond to Cruising with Wheels issue on the NCL? Yes. Yes, I have. I have listened to the response to Cruising with Wheels issue on the Norwegian Bliss. Thank you, Linda, for asking. We talked about that yesterday on the live show at 5 o'clock because the video was put up yesterday morning, I think, by Frank on Cruising with Wheels, and pretty interesting response. We all had our thoughts on this yesterday. None of us were all that impressed with the response. We kind of get the impression, I think there's more of us who feel that the PR department really can't say what they want to say to Frank. And there may be issues. This individual, this guy, this concierge on the Bliss, he must have friends in high places because how he survives, I do not know. No one. Yeah, Robert Prancing, I commented on their blog. No one has. This guy's never apologized for any of his behavior. Not a thing. No one knows if he's been talked to. No one knows nada. Of course, I can't imagine that Norwegian would come out and say, we gave him heck. We told him that if he does it again, he'll be fired. They'll never do that publicly. No way. They would never want to admit that they made a mistake with this guy. But no one is issuing apologies to these two guys for what happened to them and a bunch of people that they were with. It's really been something, but I guess there have been complaints made on this guy. I don't know what's going on. So not sure what to say. Robert is saying, I commented on the blog, my 2 16-year-old twins are gay. You know, I wouldn't want anyone, treated the way these guys were treated. I think this is completely wrong. Tom Henry's going, wow. Paul Wiggles, can we say anything good about Orange and wanting to lessen fuel and emission standards on cars? As we veer off to another topic. Brittany, I have had both a yellow phone, iPhone 5C, when I was a fan of Apple products, and even think I had a purple several years before that. How about that? Paul Wilgus, I agree, Robert. Same with Kat. We all agree with Robert that this might be an issue more about the two gentlemen and this guy's attitude towards them. I just don't know. I wasn't there. Papa Bear, don't mess with my cups. There you go. I am Papa Bear, don't mess with my kids. Yeah, I'm outraged that they were treated the way they were on more than one occasion, in more than one location, with all of the history and background and goodwill that Norwegian has built up with these two gentlemen over the years. These are platinum cruisers. Just that alone, just that is shocking to me that this gentleman would react the way he has. I have a viewer, Silo Steve from Seattle, who views in most days. He was also given a short brush by this guy on an occasion. And Silo Steve will be on that ship in the Haven in about 2 months from now on his October cruise. And he's really looking forward to seeing this guy, Adrian. He is looking forward to running into him again as a cruiser in the Haven Suites. This should be interesting. I cannot wait to hear from Silo Steve on what's going on with that darn ship and that crazy guy. I don't know. Anyway, Robert, there you go. Robert is talking about his two boys, and talking about the Cruising with Wheels guys. They are charming and excellent reps for their brand. Tracy, yep, that's what I thought too, Robert. I don't know. It's an odd behavior. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell you. Linda? Linda, thanks for asking the question. Are you new to my channel, Linda? If you are, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or returning viewer, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're here for some trivia too. I hope we have some fun tonight. I'm showing now 22 viewers. Hey, this is fantastic. A little coffee here. Got to keep me going. Been a long day today. I did a video today. I did a live show today. Doing trivia now, and I'm getting a nap later. So away we go. Let's see here, Robert Brandt. That's just my opinion. Please don't sue me. There you go, Robert. You're all good. Let's start trivia right now. We've got 12 thumbs ups going here. Thank you for the thumbs ups, people. If you can spare one, thank you. Here's your first trivia question. I got a bunch of quick ones here for you tonight. Can you tell me the 7 U.S. states that don't have income tax? No income tax from income from 7 U.S. states. What are they? Do you know off the top of your head? Let's see what you have. Let's see what we got. All right, 7 U.S. states that don't have income tax. Fire away your guesses, and I'll see how you're doing. Robert Brandt is coming in with Florida. So is Paul Wilgus. So is Seakeeper. So is Tom Henry. Something tells me these guys know this for an inside reason. They might be, they know somebody or they live there. They are correct. Florida has no income tax at all. Alaska, Kathy Ham. Yeah, Alaska also no income tax. All the royalties from the oil. They are doing just fine. Brittany had Alaska as well. Robert Brandt is looking at Delaware. No, Robert, Delaware does have income taxes. Tracy Dunlop guessed Delaware as well. Ed Tollison Jr. is here. Hi, Ed. Texas is his guess. Yes, Texas does not have income taxes. Robert Brandt, North Dakota. No, it's not North Dakota. North Dakota does have income taxes, but there's another one. Nevada. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Nevada. Yep, no income taxes in Nevada. Desi Wagner had Nevada as well. Rob Sutter, I think the CEO of NCL is secretly trying to bankrupt the cruise line. You got to wonder what's going on. NCL has been having issues lately. They just can't get their PR right. I don't understand it. Tom Henry, Delaware is probably no sales tax is what Tom's trying to say. And Jordan, Los Angeles or Louisiana, LA, Louisiana. It's not on the list. Tom Henry, Alaska, we've got it. Desi Wagner, Tennessee. Nope, not on the list. Seakeeper Hawaii, not on the list. Robert Brandt, are you saying, traveling with Bruce, we don't want to pay? I'm saying you guys are getting off nice. That's what I'm saying. It's all good there. Brittany Lockwood, New Jersey. No, New Jerseyans pay income tax. Robert Brandt, Nevada, we've got already. I need 3 more. South Dakota, Tom Henry, there you go, buddy. There's the right Dakota. They don't have income tax. Brittany had South Dakota as well, and Jordan went with North Dakota. And Robert Brandt, NCL, is owned by a hedge fund. Well, it's a publicly traded company, and they are not firing on all cylinders when it comes to certain issues. One of which is this concierge on the Bliss. That's our opinion out here. There are 2 states to go that do not have income tax. Can you guess them? Louisiana has taxes. Brittany Lockwood says. Desi Wagner is guessing Kentucky. Kentucky is not one of them. They're not on this list. Tennessee's not on the list. Arkansas is not on the list. Nope. Mississippi is another guess from Brittany. Nope. They must have income taxes. New Hampshire. No, they're not on this list either. 7 states with no income tax. We got Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Texas. I have 2 left, and waiting for them to come in. Robert Brandt's thinking Arizona. Brittany is thinking Kansas. I can tell you right now, one is in the high northwest part of this country in the USA. Let's see here, Kansas, New Mexico, Oregon. It's close. It's a neighbor of Oregon. The other state is a western state, and I don't even think the state has 1 million people in the entire population of the state. Brittany coming in with Washington. Yes, Washington State is definitely the northwest state with no income tax. One more. It also begins with a W. Idaho just came in next door to Washington. Kat, Robert, and Brittany all got Washington pretty quickly. Tom and Robert came with Idaho. Desi, Wyoming. Yes, Wyoming is the last one. That's the 7th state with no income tax. These are, again, Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. None of them have a state income tax. Interesting stuff. Okay, let's see what we can do here with some countries around the world. Let's see how you guys do with this one. Tell me, these are top 10s. These are 10 guesses, 10 answers, and that's all she wrote. They don't want to tax people near you, Bruce. I guess so. Washington, they're not taxing. Wyoming, they're not taxing. What can I say? Okay, tell me the 10 countries that have the most Starbucks locations. What 10 countries in the world have the most Starbucks locations? Let's see how fast you can knock off the Starbucks top 10. And we'll go from there. Brittany Lockwood is coming right in with Italy. I don't know if she heard the question, but she's guessing Italy. Italy is not in the top 10 for Starbucks locations, not at all. The USA, Robert Brandt, yeah, number one, 13,900 approximately in the United States of America. Desney has the USA, so does Kat, Tracy, Ed Tollison, Tom Henry, all came in with the US right away. Let's see what else we've got here. Brittany Lockwood is guessing Spain. Nope, Spain is not in the top 10. Canada, Robert Brandt, he's guessing Canada. Canada is in third place at 1,400 locations. Not bad for a country with 36 million people. It's pretty serious numbers of Starbucks in this country, too. Tom Henry had the U.S. Brittany Lockwood is guessing France. Nope, France is not in the top 10 yet. No, it is not. Ed Tollison Jr. is guessing Russia for a top 10 country. Nope, not Russia. Desi Wagner, the United Kingdom. Yeah, number 6 on the list with 951 locations. Robert also had the UK. Paul Wilgus and Brittany are looking at Mexico as a guess. Number 7 on the list, 632 locations in Mexico for Starbucks. Seakeeper, Bhutan, no. Paul Wilgus, Brazil. Brazil is not in the top 10 for Starbucks locations. Robert Brandt, China. Number 2 is China. 2,900 locations in China and growing fast. Tom Henry, Belgium in Europe by chance? No, Belgium is not in there. Cuba? No. Sorry, Brittany. And Jordan, Australia. We've got 3 in Australia. You're not in the top 10, I'll tell you that. Valen Martinez, hi, Bruce and all. Valen is from Argentina. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Tell me the Starbucks countries. What are the 10 top countries in the world that have Starbucks locations? So far, we've got the USA, China, Canada, the UK, and Mexico. I'm looking for 5 more. And here comes another guess from Desi Wagner. She's thinking Germany. Nope, they're not in the top 10. Tom Henry, Taiwan. Yep, number 8 with 420 locations on that island. Taiwan loves Starbucks. Robert Brandt, some are caffeinated, Bruce. Yes, they are. And Jordan, there's 2 in Brisbane. There you go. She knows that much. Desi Wagner is guessing Denmark. Nope, Denmark is not in the top 10. Seakeeper, how about Norway? Nope, not in the top 10. Brittany Lockwood, Japan. Yes, number 4, Japan. 2,100 locations in Japan. Robert Brandt, the Vatican, unless the bean shows up, I'm going with the Vatican. In honor of the steaming bean, yes. And Jordan, New Zealand? No, not New Zealand. Robert Brandt, hi, Vala. Ed Tollison Jr., wherever all the cruise lines are most at all the time, that's where they must be. And Jordan, Olaf Allen, Debbie Manuel, sorry, so late, everyone. Hi, Debbie, welcome back. Brittany Lockwood, South Korea. South Korea, yes, number 5. 1,100 Starbucks in South Korea. Yes. United Arab Emirates from Ann Jordan is her guess. No, United Arab Emirates is not on the list. I'm looking now for only 2, 1 in Asia, 1 in Europe/Asia. I've got Ireland, Singapore, Spain, and France coming in. Neither are going to work for us. One city is famous for the kind of coffee that they've made over the generations. Colombia makes so much sense, would, but they're not in the top 10. The Asian country is very American, a very American kind of place. They have American tastes. Cat Rose, Brittany Lockwood, Seakeeper all have Turkey correct. That is number 9, 387 locations. Turkish coffee, I was thinking of with the kind of coffee they're famous for. 1 country left to go. It's not India. It's in the Philippines. It's in the Philippines. It's in Asia, and it's the Philippines. I just gave it away. The Philippines are number 10, 324 locations. And that completes our top 10 list for Starbucks locations around the world. The USA, China, Canada, Japan, South Korea, UK, Mexico, Taiwan, Turkey, and the Philippines. That nailed that one down. That's a quick 10. I got another quick 10 for you. Here we go. Get ready for the next quiz. Tell me the countries of the world that have the most Domino's Pizza locations. What 10 countries in the world have the most Domino's Pizza? And let's see how this one comes in right here as I take a sip of coffee, a little break here. There we go. Robert Brandt, of course, the United States, got to be number one. It is 5,500 locations. Brittany has the USA. Robert Brandt has Canada. Canada is in 8th place, 472 locations. Paul Wilgus is guessing Mexico. That country, 4th place, 700 Domino's in Mexico. Very good. Elaine is here. Hi, Elaine. She's guessing Canada. We just got it. Tracy Dunlop, USA. Desi Wagner, Canada. We got it. Brittany Lockwood, Canada. Nina Frank and Tom Henry, the United Kingdom. What about the UK? Yes, 3rd overall, 1,000 locations of Domino's in the UK. Robert Brandt is coming in with Mexico. We just had that. Brittany's got Canada. Tracy Dunlop, what about Japan? Do the Japanese love Domino's? They do. 503 locations in Japan. I think there's a growth opportunity there. The UK is Robert and Tracy coming in. Desi Wagner, why? Ed Tolson Jr. Had the USA. Brittany Lockwood is coming in with China. China is not yet a top 10 country for Domino's. Not yet. Robert Brandt, what about Australia? Yes, sir. Australia, 670 Domino's in Australia. The Australians love Domino's Pizza, apparently. Sydney Forrester is thinking about Kuwait. Nope. You'd have to have 370 or more locations to make the top 10 list for world country locations. Kuwait just doesn't have the population to get that high, but it probably feels like every couple of blocks there's a Domino's in Kuwait. Japan from Brittany Lockwood, we have it. Dominican Republic from MG Toe. Hey, MG. No, Dominican Republic is not showing on the top 10 list. Tom Henry, I think Tom Henry's trying to bring in Belgium on his typing there. Nope, not either, my friend. The Vatican, Robert Brandt, nope, can't help you. Brittany Lockwood, the Philippines. Why not stay consistent and go to the Philippines? In this case, no. The Philippines is not a top 10 world location for Domino's Pizza. As Americanized as they are there, Elaine is going with Japan, which we have already. Ed Tolson, what about Russia? Bruce, the Russians, do they have a lot of locations there? Nope, Russia does not make it. Tom Henry, Taiwan, another country that has American tastes, not on the list this time. Liechtenstein, no. Robert Brandt, France, yes. France is 10th at 370 Domino's locations. The French like Domino's. Andorra, Seakeeper's thinking Andorra, no. Nina Frank, Germany. Germany is not on this list, no. Italy, Robert Brandt, and Seakeeper, Italy. Now, the Italians, they're known for pizza. Do they like Domino's Pizza, or are they going to stick to their traditional style? Italy is not on the list in the top 10. I don't think the Italians are going to go for Domino's Pizza when they've had the Napoli-style pizza all their lives, I guess. Anyway, not in the top 10. Nina Frank is guessing Spain, not on the list either. Portugal from Robert Brandt, not on the list. Papa John's Pizza is better, MG To saying. Nina Frank, France. France is number 10. We had number 10, France. Hawaii is not a country, Robert. Paul Wilgus says South Korea is on the list. 9th on the list, 444 locations, South Korea. I am down to 2 countries, both in Asia-ish. You'll know in a minute why I'm saying ish, because it's not deep Asia at all. Let me take a look again at the list here. South Korea, Greece, Russia. No. Brittany Lockwood, I love me some good pizza, and Domino's is a place I order pizza from a lot. Again, why Desi is saying? Robert Brandt, smart Italians. Rob Souter, Mars. Brittany Lockwood, France. Nina Frank, Greece. Robert Brandt, that guy say Hawaii is. Brittany Lockwood, Turkey. Yep, Turkey is on the list. Number 6 overall, 508 locations. Tom Henry came in with Turkey. Panama is coming in with Robert Brandt here. No, Panama not. The number 2 country I'm looking for, Tom Henry has it. India is number 2, 1,100 locations. That is the list. It goes America, the United States, with 5,500 locations. India, 1,100. The UK with 1,000. Mexico, 700. Australia, 670. Turkey, 508. Japan, 503. Canada, 472 locations. South Korea 444, and France 370. That finished another quickie right there. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm looking for, let's see here. All right, here's one. This is, you folks in the United States should know this just like no problem. The rest of you out there, you should be able to guess some of these. Tell me, what states in the United States have the youngest average population? What states in the USA have the youngest average population in the country? This is why we watch Bruce. Robert is saying, no idea, they buy pizza. All right. What U.S. states have the youngest overall population? Let's see what we've got. The first guess is Robert Brandt coming in with California. California is the fifth youngest, sixth youngest, excuse me. 34.2 years of age is the average age of a Californian. That's surprising to me. Sixth youngest in the US of A. Tom Henry's thinking Virginia. Virginia is not in the top 10, and I'm only looking for the top 10. Brittany Lockwood, week last minute. Robert Brandt, Florida. Looking at Florida as a guess. No, sir. Floridians tend to be a little more mature than the youngest of the states. Florida seems to attract a sort of a quasi-retiree type crowd from time to time, although there are a lot of young people in Florida, I'm sure. But the average age in Florida is not in the top 10 as far as top 10 youngest. All righty, Paul Wilgus, what about Texas, Bruce? Texas, number 2. It is the second youngest state, 32.9 years of age. Desi Wagner is thinking about the state of Chicago. You know, Chicago is a world unto itself. It is a country unto itself. It's probably a state unto itself. But when it comes right down to it, Chicago is a city unto itself. And I'm sticking with that. It's a city, and it might be a young town, but it ain't a state, and I can't accept that answer. Desi Wagner right behind it with Atlanta, another city rather than a state. Desi, you got to think big. Give me the states. Don't give me the cities. Debbie Emanuel, California. We have it already. Tracy Head, California as well. Seakeeper, Rhode Island. I was wondering about RH, Rhode Island. No, not on that list. Brittany Lockwood, Florida. We have it. Tom Henry, Florida. It did not qualify. Debbie Emanuel, Washington State. What about Washington State? Is that a young state? No, it is not in the top 10 for youngest. Nina Frank, New York. Is New York State in there? New York is not. I said states. I did say states, Desi. Tracy Dunlap, Florida, laugh out loud. Desi Wagner, Illinois. Okay, Chicago, Illinois. What about Illinois, Bruce? No, Illinois is not on the list. Sorry. Brittany Lockwood, Louisiana. She's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What about Louisiana? Is it a young state? Not young enough to make this list. Robert Brandt, how about Hawaii? All those surfers over there? No, Hawaii is not young enough. Tracy Dunlap, Texas, we got it. Desi Wagner, M.O. You're guessing M.O. Are you guessing Missouri? Montana? I think you're going with Montana if you're M.O. Am I right? Or is it M.T. Montana? Missouri is M.O. Guess what? Neither is on the list. It isn't going to help you. Massachusetts, Seakeepers, thinking about Boston and that area. Massachusetts, nope, not a young state at all. No, sir. Ed Tolleson, New York, nope. Elaine, South Carolina. She's guessing South Carolina. Elaine, no. South Carolina is not one of the 10 youngest states in the United States. Desi Wagner, what about Wisconsin? Nope, not Wisconsin either. Rob Sauter, New York, nope. Debbie Manuel, New York, nope. Robert Brandt. So the young go, where do they go? Brittany Lockwood, New Jersey. What about New Jersey? Nope, a lot, not New Jersey. Penn State, Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania from Nina Frank. Pennsylvania, nope, it's not in the top 10 of the youngest. Robert Brandt, Crapland. Seakeeper, who you calling Quasi? Brittany Lockwood, South Carolina. Sorry, Elaine is going with Vermont. What about Vermont? take a shot, guys. Any state? No, not Vermont. North Carolina, Brittany Lockwood. If it isn't South Carolina, what about North Carolina? I'm saying no and no. Neither one. Robert Brandt, Texas makes sense. It does. Tom Henry, Kentucky. What about Kentucky? Nope, not Kentucky. Tracy Dunlop, New York. It's been guessed I don't know how many times. No way. Who will take care of the old farts? Robert Brandt's wanting to know. Who's going to take care of these guys? These kids leaving town. Robert Brandt, Arizona. What about Arizona? Yes, Arizona, 34.1 is the age, 5th youngest in the country. There are a lot of retirees that go to Arizona, but there's a lot of young folks that move there too. And it's a growing metropolitan area, and it's a growing economic powerhouse, Arizona. Brittany Lockwood, Georgia. Georgia, yes. Atlanta is a young city, 34 years of age for the state as a whole. It is the 4th youngest state in America. Georgia, an economic powerhouse and becoming more powerful all the time. How about that? Elaine is guessing Washington State. Had that guess before, didn't qualify with all the Microsoft people. Nope. All the Amazon people. Nope. All the Starbucks people. Nope. Not Washington State. Robert Brandt, NMJ. Then he came in with NJ. New Jersey. No, we've already had New Jersey guessed. It's not in there. Robert Brandt, DE for Delaware. What about Delaware? Nope, Delaware is not on the list either. We're still looking for the youngest state, the 3rd youngest state, and the bottom 6, or the bottom 4. Haven't got them yet. Cool Jazz. What about Michigan or Michigan, something like that? No. Lots of retired car workers there, getting old, and no jobs. No, not happening. Robert Brandt, Virginia. No. What about Debbie Manuel? Colorado. Aren't there a lot of young people in Colorado? Didn't they pass a law a little while ago that allowed recreational use of something? And wouldn't that appeal to the younger age group? Yes, it does. Colorado is 34.5 years young, and it is the 8th youngest state in the country. Colorado. Cat Rose, Oregon. Oregon is not on the list. Surprised me too, but it's not Oregon. Brittany Lockwood, Mississippi. It is Mississippi, 9th youngest state in the land, 34.9 years. Robert Brandt, bartender. I need another one. Cool Jazz, Vermont. No, Brittany Lockwood, Alaska. Yes, Alaska is the 3rd youngest state in the country at 33.4. All those oil and gas jobs, there's some opportunity up there for the young physical type. Alaska. West Virginia, Seakeeper is coming in at West Virginia. No, sir. Indiana, Cool Jazz. No, Cool Jazz. Minnesota, Desi Wagner is wondering about Minnesota. Nope, Minnesota is not on the list. I have 3 to go. Nevada is another guess. It is the 10th youngest state in the country. 35.1 years of age. Nevada is attracting a lot of young folks to the business. It's no longer just gambling, it's tourism, and it is beyond that. Nevada is growing out and becoming much more powerful economically. Lots of opportunity for employment. 2 states to go. Delaware, no. Virginia, no. Robert Brandt, laugh out loud. He said, rephrase to Dumgo. Desi Wagner, Arizona, we've already got. Virginia, we don't need. Debbie is guessing Arizona, we don't need it. Brittany Lockwood, Utah, Cool Jazz, Utah. The youngest state in the country, 28 years is the average age of a Utah resident. 28, incredibly young. The next state is Texas at 32.9, 5 years older. Utah, they are young in Utah. They're having, I don't think, any trouble creating children in Utah, I guess, because that must be what's going on. Something's happening in Utah. 1 state to go. It's a western state. And we've guessed Washington. We've guessed Oregon. We've had California. We've had Utah. What is the state in the Northwest? We're coming in with guesses like Virginia, Georgia, Ohio, Connecticut, Oregon, New Mexico, Nevada, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, Massachusetts, Colorado, Maryland, Oregon. Brandt, I have 7 kids, and none want the states. They all want to stay on the island. I I get why, Robert. I know why. Debbie Manuel, Colorado for all of the smokers. Ha ha. There you go. Robert Brandt, Alaska number is pure BS. He doesn't believe it, doesn't think it's right. Seakeeper, those weedy laws appeal to geezers too. I'm sure they do, because geezers were kids in the 70s and the 60s. Yeah. Hello, Alaska. Let's see, Seakeeper, those we Debbie, South Dakota. No, Robert Brandt, go there. Robert Brandt, it's 50. Debbie Manuel, true Seakeeper, laughing out loud. And Jordan, laughing out loud. Debbie, Cool Jazz, retracted. Cap, New Mexico. No, Tom Henry, Idaho. Desi Wagner, Idaho. Brittany Lockwood, Idaho. It is Idaho. Idaho is 34.3 years young. That would be the 7th youngest state in the U.S. That is the quiz. It is completed. We have here Utah, 1 man, 25 wives. Wonder why they're so young over there. Here's the number again. Utah, number 1, the youngest state in the country at 28 years average age. Number 2, Texas, 32.9 years. Alaska, 33.4. Georgia, 34. Arizona, 34.1. California, 34.2. I'm surprised at California. Idaho, 34.3, Colorado, 34.5, Mississippi, 34.9, and Nevada, 35.1. The thing that these states have going for them, if they have that many young people, they have young adults, and they're having kids to keep the age young. Probably what's going on. But I can see certain states attracting young people to the states for economic opportunity. And they marry and have children once they are settled in with some jobs. There you go. Interesting. Utah surprises me, Kat says. I am surprised, too, at that number. All right. We're getting these banged off here. Let's do another quick one. I've got another 10 quickie here. A quick 10. Tell me the countries of the world that have the most Subway locations. Subway restaurants. What countries have the highest number of Subway restaurants in the world? Let's find out the top 10. Here we go. We'll see what's going on. What's happening? Robert Brandt says, I'm right with my guessing here as to why they're so young. Does this mean the older people die early in these states? Maybe, Tom, you could be right too. Or they stay back in Pennsylvania and die there, and the kids and the grandkids are heading out west. Maybe that's what's going on, Tom. Robert Brandt is guessing the country of Tokyo. He's saying Tokyo's got all the subways. He's going into Debbie Manuel territory right there. Kat Rose, the United States of America, as far as she's concerned, has the most subway locations. Brittany is thinking the same thing. Let's see here. Paul Wilgus has the USA. Ed has the USA. Debbie, the United States. Just want to get the U.S. guesses out of the way. You're all right. You're all correct. USA has 25,000 subway locations in the country. Number 1. Guesses after the U.S. Sylvia saying, hi all, I'm watered down in Greensboro, North Carolina. Too much rain. Hang in there, Sylvia. Tell me the countries of the world that have the most subway stores for Subway sandwiches. Robert Brandt, Russia. He's coming in with Russia. Russia's number 9, 604 locations in Russia. Let's see here. Robert Brandt's guessing New York City. Well, yeah, New York City's got a bunch. What countries make the list? Ed Tolson had Russia. Tom Henry, the United Kingdom, is correct. Number 3 at 2,400 locations. Paul Wilgus is guessing Mexico. That is correct. West Mexico's number 6, 977 locations. Nina had the United Kingdom. Brittany Lockwood. What about Canada? That's where Bruce is from. Canada, number 2 in the world, 3,200 subways. They're everywhere here, everywhere, and popular. Tom Henry, Tom Henry, you got to help me with that one. I see you typing in again, India, and I'm going to take India as your guess. Number 8 is India, 631 locations in the top 10. Paul Wilgus had the UK. Rob had Canada. Ed had Canada. Debbie had Canada. Tom Henry had India, of course. Robert Brandt is coming in with Germany. What about Germany, Bruce? Yes, Germany does have 690 subways to come in 7th. There's all over Berlin. You can find a subway in Berlin everywhere, and popular. Quite interesting. Debbie Manuel, Mexico. Did we not do Mexico already? Yes, we did. Moving on. Brittany Lockwood, Italy is her guess. No, Italy. Not in the top 10. Robert Brandt, what about Japan? Japan for Subway locations. Nope, not Japan. Cat, do you mean the sandwich shop? I do mean the sandwich shop. Tracy Dunlop at Robert Brandt. If we don't talk before you leave tomorrow, have a great time. Maybe we can all meet at the dock or Riverwalk when you get back. Wouldn't that be great? That would be a great idea. Robert Brandt is guessing Switzerland for Subway locations. No, sorry, not happening. Bonnie is guessing the country of Montana. Bonnie, Montana is a really nice part of the country, but it's not a country unto itself. So can't help you there. Brittany Lockwood, Spain. What about Spain, Bruce? Does Spain have a bunch of Subway sandwich shops? No, doesn't. Not in the top 10. Tracy Dunlop, Japan, don't have it. We've already gone through that. Brittany Lockwood, China. What about China, Bruce? It made the number 10 spot at 581 locations. Can you say opportunity? China is only just getting started. I'm sure they'll do well there. Kat Rose has three within walking distance to my place. She says, Tracy Dunlop, Canada, we've already got it. Sylvia, Germany, we've got it, done it. Nina Frank is guessing Poland. Poland is not in the top 10. Nope. How many have I got left to go? I need 2 left. I need 1 in South America. One is on its own island. Let's see here. Germany, Spain, Turkey from Brittany Lockwood. Neither are working for us. Tom Henry, I had an Indian passenger years ago who asked me on the way to his hotel, is there a Subway nearby? I told him no Subways in Richmond, thinking trains, laugh out loud. You're thinking transport. He's asking for a sandwich shop. Oh, man. Elaine, guessing Germany. We already got it. Robert Brandt at Tracy. I'll see you when we return. Look forward to it. Fly to Amsterdam tomorrow. Fantastic, Robert. Bonnie is guessing Idaho, the country of Idaho. She's not giving up. Elaine, Germany, where U.S. autocorrect when you actually need it. Where is autocorrect when you need it? Rob Souter guessing France. No. South Korea, Paul Wilgus. No. Nina Frank, Denmark. No. Robert Brandt and Tracy Nolan. But love this place, and we'll be back often. Brittany Lockwood, Australia. Yes, Australia is the 5th highest for Subway sandwich shop locations. 1,300 in Australia. That's a high number. Brittany has France. I have 1 country left to get. It's in South America. What is it? Seakeeper, Czechoslovakia. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce. Where is this? Where this if from? Where? Robert Brandt, I'm not sure what you're telling me. Or asking, Cool Jazz, Brazil. Correct. Brazil is the answer. 2,000 Subway sandwich shops in Brazil. That is the answer. That is the list. The U.S., Canada, the UK, Brazil, Australia, Mexico, Germany, India, Russia, and China. That is correct. People came in with Honduras, Peru, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Trinidad, and Tobago, Australia. Very well done, everyone. All right. Let's see if we got another one here. Okay, this should be fun. Tell me, this is an American kind of quiz. Let's see how you do on this one. Tell me the 10 states in the United States that have the lowest median income, the lowest household median income. So think about mom and dad, couple of kids. What is the lowest median household income, the bottom 10 in the United States of America? What states are we looking for? Let's see how we do on this one. Watch for your answers and see how you guys do. All righty, here we go. We're coming in here with, let's see here, Cat Rose, MS. I'm not sure what state that is. Brittany Lockwood, Louisiana. Let's take a look for Louisiana. Louisiana, 41,700 is the 7th lowest income state in the United States. Hold on a minute. There we go. Here we go. There we go. West Virginia. Paul Wilgus is wondering about West Virginia, number 2. It is 38,500 or 38.4. It's the 2nd lowest income generating state for median income. West Virginia, Tom Henry had it too. Ed Tolson, Louisiana, you got it. Alabama, Seakeeper is thinking about Alabama, number 5, 41,400. Arkansas is the guess from Paul Wilgus, correct, sir? Number 3 state, the third lowest, 38,700. Correct. Sylvia Swan, Mississippi. They got a lot of I's in that name, but they are number 1 on the list for poorest. 36,900 median income estimate for Mississippi, the lowest of all the states. Wouldn't be proud of that. Bonnie, UK, United Kingdom. Not working, Bonnie. I can't go there. Ed Tolleson, Mississippi. Thank you. Brittany, Alabama. We got it. Mississippi from Debbie and Ed. Brittany Lockwood is guessing Florida. That's a poor state. No one makes money in Florida. Sorry, no, Florida is not in the bottom 10. Debbie Emanuel, Arkansas, we got it. Rob Sutter, Alabama, we got it. Sylvia, Arkansas, we got it. Kat, Mississippi, we got it. Tom Henry, Kansas. Is Kansas in the bottom 10? No, Kansas is not in the bottom 10. Robert Brandt, Mississippi, we have it. Robert Brandt, Arkansas, we have it. Brittany, South Carolina. Yes, South Carolina, 9th on the list, 9th poorest, 42.3 thousand, South Carolina. Debbie Manuel, Kansas, we've tried. Elaine, Louisiana, we got it. Brittany, South Dakota. What about South Dakota? Nope, South Dakota is not in the bottom 10. South Carolina, we have Elaine. Robert Brandt, Louisiana, nice try. Tom Henry, New Mexico. Yes, New Mexico, $41,900 is the eighth on the list. 8th from the bottom. Yep, they're right down there. Kansas itself, we've done already. It's not on the list. Wisconsin, Tom Henry is thinking about Wisconsin as a state that is in the bottom 10 of income. Nope, not on the list. Elaine, MS is Mississippi. Elaine, you were first with the guess. Thank you for that clarification. I'm getting old. Robert Brandt, Alaska. Oh, no, Alaska is nowhere near the bottom 10. No way. Cat Rose, yep, I knew that. Robert Brandt, New Mexico. We've already had it. It's on the list. Utah, Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Utah. Nope, Brittany, Utah is not in the bottom 10. Seakeeper, what about Delaware? Nope, Delaware is not in the bottom 10. Robert Brandt, DC isn't at state, but does it count? It's not a state, and it doesn't count. DC wouldn't make the list anyway. It's certainly not in the bottom 10. Sylvia, North Carolina is looks like her guess. Nope, not on the list. West Virginia, we've already got. It's the second worst. Brittany Lockwood, North Carolina, we've already had the Carolinas. We're done. It is not. North Carolina is not on the list. South Carolina was on the list. Bonnie, Australia. Bonnie, we're going for U.S. states, not countries. Ann Jordan, sorry, I missed trivia today. I had an important phone call. Still listening. Thanks, Ann Jordan, and everything. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Brittany Lockwood, Virginia? Just Virginia, not West Virginia, but Virginia. No, Virginia is not on the list of 10 lowest income states on average. Robert Brandt, you need a faster answering system. Debbie Manuel, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is number 10. At $43,200, it is down there. Robert Brandt can answer as you asked and be at number 27. Tracy Dunlap, Arkansas is her guess, and Arkansas is already on the list, and we're already done. I only have 2 states left to go. Both are southern states. Surprise, they're southern states. One of them is home to the fourth most powerful man in the United States of America politically. He is home to the fourth. He's the 4th most powerful individual in the United States of America, politically speaking, and his state is a state that's in the bottom 10. This guy has been a politician all his adult life. Where is the promise of better jobs, higher income for this state, as high up as he is? This is a shot. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, it's a shot. But you know what? He talks a big game, but he doesn't seem to deliver in his own state. What can I say? Well, I know what you're thinking. Bonnie's thinking Argentina. Thank you, Bonnie, for Argentina. Tracy, Alabama. We already have a Debbie. Then I will have to say hi, Ann, for me. I have to say Bruce, hi, Ann, for me. Okay. Robert Brandt, DC isn't in the top or bottom. I don't have it anywhere because it doesn't count. Cat Rose, Tennessee. Yes. Tennessee is one of the 2 states that I'm looking for, $41,600. There's another state that I've been actually talking about, but Tennessee's a good one. Yeah, North Carolina is not on the list. Debbie Manuel, Minnesota, no. Bonnie, Arkansas, no. Cat Rose, Indiana, no. Tom Henry, Georgia, no. Bonnie, Mississippi. No, Paul Wilgus and Brittany, Kentucky. It is Kentucky, home to the leader of the Senate, $41,100. Kentucky is the fourth lowest income state in the United States of America, and they have the fourth most powerful politician in the United States. That would be the president, the vice president, the speaker of the House, leader of the Senate, and his state is in the bottom four for income. Where's the prosperity? You brought all these promises, you brought all these lower taxes, you brought all these loose regulations, and yet your state is in the bottom four. Pretty sad story. What can I say? That's a shot. I just lost 10 subscribers. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Are you ready for another one? I got, how many to go? I've got 1, 2, I have 3 quizzes to go, and they're quickies tonight. Let's do another one that's a little more worldly. Tell me the countries of the world that have the most holidays. That would be statutory holidays and public holidays. Tell me the countries that have the most holidays in the world. And let's see how you do on this one. Robert Brandt, draw the line. Democrats and Republicans. Kate Rose, smile or sad. Sylvia Swan, leader of the Senate. What a bump. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt. Bruce isn't being good. Robert Brandt, not the speaker for long. That's true. The speaker's retiring. Debbie Manuel, the United States of America has the most holidays in the world. They're in the top 10. They got to be. Are you kidding me? No, not America. In America, you work and you work and you work. You don't get the holidays that other countries get. Not even close. Paul Wilgus, how about the United Kingdom? Yes, the United Kingdom is in the list here. Let's see. United Kingdom, 5th on the list. They have 28 statutory holidays, 8 public holidays, 36 days off a year in the United Kingdom. Not a bad gig. United States, not even close. Seakeeper, what about France? Yep, number 3. They're actually 36 days as well. Excuse me, 36 days. The number 1 country has 38. The number 2s have 37, and the rest have 36. To make the list, you have to have at least 36 holiday days a year. France is in there. Tracy Dunlop, USA, forget about it. Cool Jazz is thinking Canada? Forget about it. We in Canada don't get these kinds of holidays either. No, not even close. We'd like them, but we don't get them. Charisse is here and thinking about Germany. Bruce, is Germany on the list here? And you know what? It's not on the list, not Germany, and they get time off in Germany. Elaine is saying it's disposable income that counts. Thank you, Elaine. Brittany Lockwood, what about Italy? Italy is not in the top 10 either. What about Germany? Tom Henry, sorry, no. Ed Tolson Jr., what about the Russians? Do the Russians get time off? Are you kidding me? Not a chance. Get back to work. Kate Rose, India. The folks in India must get all kinds of time off, don't they? Not even close. Paul Wilgus, Mexico? What about Mexico? Nope, not Mexico. Tracy Dunlop, Germany. No, Debbie is going with the United Kingdom. We've got it. Nina Frank, what about Sweden? Hometown girl. What about my country? Sweden. Yes, Sweden. 36 days off a year. Absolutely. And Jordan, USA. No, get back to work in the United States. Ed Tolson, Israel. Not on the list. Nope. Robert Brandt. I'm being good, but about to normie. I can't. Robert, that autocorrect is killing you. I'm having trouble even figuring out what you're saying. Cool Jazz. You have one coming on the 6th. I don't know what that means. Cool Jazz, I don't know what that means. Tom Henry, Australia? Does Australia, did they make the list? Australia does not make the list. Brittany Lockwood, Spain. Yes, Spain, 36 days off a year. Australia, no. New Zealand, Tom Henry is wondering. No, sorry. United Arab Emirates, Robert Brandt? No, sir. Not UAE. Sharice is thinking about China. What about China for time off? Nope, not China. Back to work you go. Robert Brandt, USA. Nina Frank, Germany, not on this list. They might be in the 30s, but they're not on this list. Robert Brandt, the UK, we've got Cool Jazz, Boxing Day. That's a day off. Brittany Lockwood, Canada, not on this list. Sylvia, Brussels. Brussels is a city. Nina Frank, the Netherlands. The Netherlands, no, not on the list. Elaine, it's disposable income that counts. Low taxes, low housing. There you go, Elaine. Way to go. Brittany Lockwood, Mexico, no. And Jordan, Sweden, we got it. Rob Sutter, I'm always up for a quickie. Tom Henry, Belgium. Is Belgium on the list? No, it is not. United Kingdom, we've got it. Nina Frank, Greece. What about Greece? Yes, 7th. 37 days off a year. Greece. Netherlands is not on the list. Portugal, Brittany Lockwood. Portugal, nope, not on the list. Let's see, Robert Brandt, we must all seem a totally different stream. We must be all in a different stream. Ed Tolson Jr., China? No, China, no. Robert Brandt, I see my answer, and it's later, 20, don't the, and then I can't understand what he's saying. Debbie Manuel, hey, I have to argue, not U.S. state. The federal employees here they're all off all the time. Yes, they might well be, but this is the national mandated holiday time. The United States is not anywhere close to the top. U.S. is lacking in mandated legal time off. The Americans just are getting ripped off. Unless you have a good employer, then you're okay. And that's the thing about America. People move toward the employer is the best, and that's how it goes. Seakeeper, what about Norway? Is Norway on this list, Bruce? No, sir. It is not on this list. Germany, no. Spain, we have already. Cambodia, no. Oh, the ghosts are that block, Robert Brandt is saying. Brittany Lockwood, Ireland, no. Switzerland, Tracy Dunlop, nope. Finland, Nina Frank is thinking Finland, no. Denmark, Nina Frank is wondering about. I think we've had it before, no. Turkey, Brittany Lockwood is wondering about Turkey. Is it on the list? No. Norway, no. Japan is not on the list. Robert Brandt, of course the Russians get 365 days off. They don't do anything. Cool Jazz, Canada has a holiday Monday. Yeah. Robert Brandt, they win. Tom Henry, bartender time, cut Robert off. Bartender, it's time to cut off Robert. He's losing it. Debbie Manuel, Italy. No, Italy not on the list. Taiwan, Tom Henry is wondering about Taiwan. Nope. Brazil, Tom Henry's wondering about. Nope. I'll give you hints in a minute. Brittany Lockwood, Hungary, no. South Africa, no. United Arab Emirates, no. Singapore, no. Robert Brandt, I travel 9 months a year. Where is this coming from? Sylvia Swan, Switzerland, no. Robert Brandt at Tom Henry, nope. He sees the tip. Robert Brandt. He's not cutting them off. He sees the tip. He's not cutting them off. Switzerland, what do we got here? Robert Brandt, Sweden, we have already. Debbie Manuel, yes. I only get 5 days off for legal holiday here in California. That's what I'm telling you. Debbie, you're living in the wrong country if you want holiday time. You're in the wrong country. Robert Brandt, Finland. Finland, no, it's not Finland. Sorry, not one of them. Who else have we got? Never Neverland. There you go. Brittany Lockwood, the Vatican. Maybe the Vatican, but it's not the kid. All right, let me see if I can help you out here. I'm looking for sure 3 countries in Europe. For sure, 3 are European countries. I'm looking for a South American country, and this one will surprise you guys. That you're not going to believe this one. And then I'm looking for one more country. I believe it is a South American country, but we'll do it last unless someone guesses it in the meantime. But there are 3 countries in Europe that have the holiday time, 37 and 38 days each off by federal law. This is how much time they get off. These folks make some pretty nice holiday time. Let me tell you that. Let's see if anyone can come in with it. Romania is a guess. No, looks like Tom Henry's coming in with Poland, and that is one of them, sir. Poland is 37 days off in Poland. Yeah. Brazil from Brittany and Kat are guessing Brazil. It's not Brazil. No. Venezuela, yes. And Jordan, it's Venezuela. 36 days off in Venezuela with 1,000,000% inflation. What a mess in Venezuela. Brittany Lockwood, Argentina. Seakeeper, Suriname. No. Tracy, Argentina. Tom Henry, Denmark. No. Sylvia, I know we have an office in Brussels, Belgium, and they seem to always be off. I bet you they are in the 30s. I'm sure they're in the 30s, but they're not on this list. Why the face, land, Robert is saying. Why the face? Tracy Dunlap, Brazil. Brittany Lockwood, Chile. No, no, no. Robert Brent, are these people with jobs? Yes, this is national holidays. I have two left. I have two countries left. Both, well, three actually, but two in Europe, and one in South America. I'm pretty sure. The European country, one of them is an island, a small island nation. The other European country I know of is right beside Switzerland. Unemployment isn't vacation, Robert is saying. That's right. These aren't unemployed. These are employed. In South America, I'm pretty sure this is a South American country. I believe it's been a military dictatorship off and on over its lifetime. And yet they have holidays there. Let's see if anyone can come in with these. Poland, we got already. Japan, no. That's BS, Bruce. Bruce, that's BS. That's just BS. I'm throwing it out right there. Monaco, no. Czech rep, Thomas saying, Nina, Austria. Yes, Austria is one of them right beside Switzerland. That's one of the two European countries. I'm looking for another one. Crete and Cyprus, no, smaller than Cyprus. South of Italy. Let's see, Liechtenstein, no. Venezuela has canceled all unpaid leave. Robert Brandt, all unpaid leave. Yeah, I'm sure they have. One little island nation in the Mediterranean Sea, famous for cruise ships. A lot of cruise ships come to this little island with lots of holidays. Elaine, sorry, GTG, the Shahs of Sunset. I have no idea what that means. Nina Frank, Corsica. No, not Corsica. South of Corsica. Tiny island, tiny nation, south of the island where Palermo is located on. And just north of Libya and just north of Tunisia. Isle of Man. No, not Isle of Man. The South American country I'm thinking about starts with the letter B. Wonder if anybody knows that. The letter B in South America. In the Mediterranean, the country I'm looking for starts with the letter M, and it's not Monaco. It's an island, starts with the letter M, and they get 38 days off a year. How about this place? Malta. Tom Henry, you got it. It's Malta. Thank you, sir. One country left in South America starts with the letter B. Wondering if you guys can get it. I always confuse this country with another country in Europe that also starts with B, and I hope I'm correct with this country. Belize, that's not it. I'm looking for a country starts with the letter B in South America. What can we get here? Ends in a VIA. Robert Brandt, no offense, Bruce. There's no vacation there with pay. I think you're talking about Venezuela. I don't think there's pay. I think I'm on the same track with you. Malta and Jordan, Montenegro, Gibraltar. We got the European countries. I need one country in South America only, and it starts with the letter B. And Bolivia from Nina Frank. Bolivia, Brusivia, MG To Brusivia. Bolivia is the one I'm looking for. And Jordan, there we go. I believe Bolivia is in South America. I think Bulgaria is Europe. I always confuse the two, but it is correct. Robert Brandt broke. Yes, Robert, you are right. Bolivia, Tom Henry, Seakeeper, Lower Slovovia. This quiz is done. We've got Spain, Venezuela, France, Sweden, UK, Bolivia, Greece, Poland, Malta, and Austria with the longest holiday times, 36 to 38 days per country. Now you know where you got to go. If you want to get some holiday time, is where you got to be. We are down to only two quizzes left, and these are quickies. These are 10s. We will get these done very quickly. Tell me the countries of the world with the most McDonald's. Who's got the most McDonald's restaurants on the planet? Top 10 for McDonald's restaurants. Fire away your answers, guys. This shouldn't take more than 2 minutes. Let's see what we can have here. Robert Brandt, none in Venezuela. No, nobody gets paid in Venezuela. Bolivia's in South America. Thank you, Sylvia. I suspected. I was hoping I was right, and I was. Okay, what countries in the world have the most McDonald's? Paul Wilgus is the first in with the USA. It is the USA. 14,000 locations of McDonald's in the United States of America. Nina Frank, Bulgaria is in Europe. Bulgaria is in Europe, north of Greece. Okay, what do we have here? Paul Wilgus, Mexico. Mexico is not in the top 10 for McDonald's. Paul Wilgus, the UK, as a guess, it's seventh overall, 1,280 locations, 1,280 locations in the United Kingdom for McDonald's. And Jordan had America, of course. Ed had the USA. Brittany Lockwood, Canada. Canada is number 5 at 1,450 locations in Canada for McDonald's. Tom Henry, is that the city the Avengers destroyed? I do not know. Cool Jazz, China. Number 3, 2,600 locations of McDonald's in China. Ed Tolson is guessing Russia. Number 10 on the list, 645 locations in the former Soviet Union in Russia. Yes, that is correct. Ed Tolson, China, we gotcha. And Jordan, Australia is her guess. It's 8th on the list at 973 locations. Anne and Brittany and Ed all have Australia. Tom Henry, the UK, we've got it already. We're looking now at South America from Sylvia. I need countries, not continents. Brittany Lockwood, Japan, number 2 on the list at 2,900 locations. Japan is up there. Charisse, the USA, China, Japan. You can only give me one answer at a time. We have the USA. Tom Henry, China. We've got China here at number 3. Excuse me. Tom Henry, India. Is India on the list, Bruce? No, I don't think they eat beef all that much in India. Robert Brandt, 2 quizzes. We're almost there. Robert Brandt, USA. We're done. USA already. Canis, Robert Brandt's having spelling issues. Robert Brandt, Mexico, we've already got it. Paul Wilgus, South Korea is a guess for Paul Wilgus. No, South Korea is not on this list. Robert Brandt, UK, we have it. Sylvia is thinking about Norway as a top 10 for McDonald's, not Norway. Japan, we have it. Australia, we've got it. South Korea, we've tried. Switzerland, another guess. No, not Switzerland. The USA from Debbie, thank you. Canada, Debbie, correct. Charisse, what about Germany? Yeah, Germany, they got McDonald's all over the place. 1,480 McDonald's in Germany, in Berlin. They're everywhere. Brittany Lockwood, Brazil. Yes, Brazil has the 9th highest number, 929 McDonald's in Brazil. We are only down to 1 country left. It's in Europe. Where is it? The guesses are coming in. Don't dawn awards based on this stream. Brent, Robert is saying, Charisse went with the UK, Charisse, Brazil, Charisse, Italy, Charisse, Spain. No, no, no. Robert Brent, it's horrible. And you know I'm not biased on that. Yes, I know. Tom Henry, Taiwan, Cat Rose, Hong Kong, Brittany, France. It is France. France is the number 6 country in the world for McDonald's locations, 1,440. And we are done. Debbie Manuel, shoot, my feed on the computer was 2 minutes behind. Oops, answers are way off. Charisse, Malaysia. We're done with this quiz. The top 10 McDonald's locations are the United States, Japan, China, Germany, Canada, France, UK, Australia, Brazil, and Russia. Well done. That was a quickie. We have 1 quiz left. 1 quiz left. Get ready, kids. Make sure your computers are all reset, rebooted, all up to speed. This is the last quiz of the night, and tell me the 10 states in the United States of America that have the highest median income, the highest household income in America. What 10 states are at the top of the list? Tell me that, and I will throw in a freebie for you. You can guess Washington, D.C. if you want to. Let's see what the 10 states are that have the highest median income in America. Tom Henry, what about Texas? What about Texas? Is Texas in the top 10? No, not in the top 10 with all the benefits Texas has for business. It doesn't. And I think the reason Texas isn't in the top 10 is it has one of the lowest mandated minimum wages in the United States of America. And most Texans work for nada, not a lot of money. There are well-to-do Texans. Oh, yeah. But there are a lot of grunts in Texas. And that brings down the average household income in Texas. It doesn't make the top 10 for top 10. Virginia, Tom Henry. What about Virginia, Bruce? How does it do? Does it rank in the top 10? Yes, it does. Virginia is number 6, $59,300, neighbor of Washington, D.C. Interesting. Ed Tolleson, what about New York State? New York, with all those bankers and brokers and hedge fund guys, New York State has got to be in the top 10, and it's not. It is not. You make a ton of money in Manhattan, it's true, but the rest of the state, farm country, and a low minimum wage, no, not New York State. It is not across the state. Brittany Lockwood, Alaska. Oil country up there. Yes, number 3, 66,700 average household income. Alaska is number 3 on the list. They're doing very well up there. They spend it, but they make it. New York State, Ed. Sorry, Ed, no go. Brittany, Alaska, yes. Debbie in New York, no. Paul Wilgus, Connecticut. What about Connecticut? No, Connecticut is not on the list of the top 10. And Jordan, New York City, maybe the city, but not the state. Tom Henry, Delaware. What about Delaware, Bruce? Number 10 on the list, 56,900. They just made it. They're right up there, number 10. Elaine, California. Is California a top 10 state for income? Yes, it is. 59,900. It is the 8th highest on the list. California. Brittany Lockwood, Massachusetts. Massachusetts is number 4, 64,000 average income, number 4 on the list in Massachusetts. And Jordan, Louisiana, LA. No, Louisiana is in the bottom 10, not in the top 10. Ed Tolleson Jr., New Jersey. Does New Jersey make the list? Yes, it does. New Jersey, number 2. New Jersey, $68,400. I have a feeling a lot of New Jerseyans head into New York, work, and come home and pay New Jersey taxes. Number 2 on the list, $68,400. They benefit for sure by being a neighbor of New York. Robert Brandt, and shrinking by 9% a year in the past decade. Paul Wilgus, Florida. Florida is not in the top 10. They're not in the bottom 10. They're in the middle. Debbie Manuel, Georgia. The state of Georgia, does it make the top 10? It does not make the top 10. It's in the middle. Robert Brandt, Connecticut, CT. Nope, it is not in the top 10. Brittany Lockwood, how about Hawaii? Does Hawaii make it? Yes, they do. Hawaii is number 5, 63,700 average income for Hawaiians. They're in the top 5 in the country. Rob Souter, Japan. They make a ton of money in the state of Japan, but it's not part of the USA. Sorry. Robert Brandt, Rhode Island. What about Rhode Island, Bruce? No, Rhode Island is not on the list. Robert Brandt, that's Orange Land. What about Orange Land? No, can do. John Vincent, Nevada. What about Nevada, Bruce? Does it rank in the top 10? No, it does not. I am looking for 2 states and 1 city. What do we got? Robert Brandt, California. Robert Brandt, Florida. We've already tried them. Ed Tolleson, also immigrants lower Texas median income. Perhaps they do. Charisse, New Hampshire. New Hampshire is number 6, $60,700. Number 6 highest in the USA for median income. We're down to 1 state and 1 territory. Where are we at here? Maryland is the guess, and it is number 1. Maryland, $69,100 in Maryland, kind of nearby a city that is known for being a bit of a swamp. A lot of folks live in Maryland right next door and make a lot of money there. A lot of other folks live in Virginia beside this city known as a swamp and make a lot of money there. And I am open to someone guessing the swamp town as a guess because it qualifies as a top 10 answer. Elaine, you act like income before taxes is more important than what's left after you pay taxes. It's not. Elaine, I'm just quoting the quiz. It's just a trivia question. No judgment, no opinion. I'm just telling you the bottom 10, the top 10, whatever the taxes are, I couldn't care less. They are what they are. It doesn't matter to me. Charisse, Massachusetts, Sharice, New Jersey. Sharice, New Jersey. Brittany, Nevada. Ed, Delaware. Sharice, Maryland. Kat, Rhode Island. Brittany, Michigan. Sharice, New Hampshire. Kat Rose, DC. Washington, DC. Correct. It is in this quiz, 58,900. The average wage in Washington, D.C. is 58,900, and yet the city is minority inhabited. And that tells you that those who make money in Washington and live in Washington, make a ton more than that. They make a lot more than 58,900 because the entire city's average is 58,900. There are a ton of people in Washington that do not make anywhere near this kind of money, and Washington suffers for it. It's unbelievable. Sharice, Connecticut. Tom Henry, St. Thomas. Must be personal income, not income. Kate, yep. Kat, DC. Robert Brandt, that's pure BS, Bruce. That's pure BS. Kat wrote, it is expensive to live in DC. I'm sure it is. That's the quiz. The top 10 states with the highest median income, according to this trivia question, came in at Maryland, New Jersey, Alaska, Massachusetts, Hawaii, New Hampshire, Virginia, California. Then we had DC thrown in there, and Delaware. The taxes in these states are what they are. The taxes in the lowest 10 are what they are. These are the gross incomes as I see it. I'm just giving you the report from this quiz. We've just done our trivia. I hope I didn't lose any subscribers. There you go. Let's see. Robert Brandt, Maryland is full of broke people. Probably are. John Vincent, PA. I guess, Robert, in Maryland, the same situation as in Washington, D.C. There are probably a lot of broke people in both places, but then the top 10 percenters, the top 20 percenters are doing very, very well indeed, and they just lift the average. That's probably what's going on. That's my guess. Let's see. Our parts of D.C. are being cleaned up, and Anacostia, for example. Kat, I'm hopeful that Washington improves and gets better. I used to read stories. I don't know if they're still true anymore, but did you not read stories over the years about Washington police officers had to buy gas for their own police cars with their own money? That's how poor the police department in Washington, D.C. is, or was at one time. But then I hear great stories. Washington, D.C., what a great place to visit. I've been there several times, loved it, enjoyed it very much. But I don't hang out in the poor part of town in D.C. I admit to that. I am probably staying in a hotel in Virginia across the river and enjoying the best D.C. has to offer. And I'm not seeing all of D.C. I'm truly not. I admit to that. I would imagine most tourists are in the same boat. They see parts of D.C. that are worth seeing. They don't see the other side of D.C., and that's kind of too bad. Get around the USA, Robert Brandt says. And Jordan, gotta go. See you all soon. Great show, Bruce, as always. Have a busy weekend, a great weekend. I'll see you all soon. Cat Rose, I lived just outside of DC a number of years ago. Paul Willis, a lot of DC workers live in Maryland. I agree. They commute in. They work, and then they commute out. And DC is a ghost town in certain spots at night. And then there are the rest of them. Robert Brandt, none of the wealthy live in Maryland. They live in Virginia, maybe for taxes. I don't know. I don't know what the tax rates are of these states. I'm from Canada. How do I know? I can't tell you. There you have it. Stay safe, and there you have it. I hope you enjoyed most of these quizzes tonight, these trivia questions. I hope they entertained you. I hope they didn't make you mad. I don't want to make you mad. I love you guys. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm on at 5 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow with cruise ship info. What's going on out there? I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. Robert Brandt, I wish you a very happy flight to Amsterdam tomorrow. I wish you the best of holidays for you and your family. I hope you have a great time. The cruise, the river cruise, I am dying to hear from you about how the river cruise went for you and the gang. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. I'm going to miss you if you're not on my live shows, but that's the price we have to pay. You're going to be several hours ahead of us. And Jordan saying thanks. Tokyo, Debbie. Kat, the Beltway is a nightmare. Tom Henry, great show, Bruce. Thank you, Tom. Debbie Manuel, love the quick trivia questions tonight. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, Bruce and Jen. Elaine, Robert Brandt, tell that to housewives of the Potomac. Paul Wilgus, have a great trip, Robert. Robert Brandt, DC is a whole of you know what, but but that's all he's going to say. Robert, thanks again for all your input tonight. And always, guys, have a great night tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow, Friday. And like I said, Robert, have a great trip to Europe. And we'll talk to you when you're back. Or we'll hear from you while you're over there, hopefully. Thank you for the 16 thumbs ups tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Fantastic. And I hope you have a good evening. All right, this is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. Saying thanks for joining me this evening on August the 2nd, 2018 for Trivia Night. I'll talk to you tomorrow at 5 o'clock and then Saturday at 2. I'll talk to you later. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you, guys. Robert saying thank you, Robert. Thanks again for your donation. Thanks, everybody. See you later, guys. Take care for now.